To Charles Renouvier, Cambridge, November 2nd, 1872. Monsieur, I have just learned from your Science de la Morale that the work of M. Lequer, to which you allude in your second essay de critique, has never been placed on sale. This explains the failure of my long-continued efforts to obtain it through the library. If you still have copies, would it be too much to ask you to send me one, which after I have read it I shall present in your name to the University Library here? If the edition is already exhausted, do not take the trouble to reply. I hope that the keen interest which I take in your ideas will serve as an excuse for my request. I must not lose this opportunity of telling you of the admiration and gratitude which have been excited in me by the reading of your essays, except the third which I have not yet read. Thanks to you, I possess for the first time an intelligible and reasonable conception of freedom. I accept it almost entirely. On other points of your philosophy I still have doubts, but I can say that through the philosophy I am beginning to experience a rebirth of the moral life, and I assure you, monsieur, that this is no small thing. With us, it is the philosophy of Mill, Bain, and Spencer which just now carries everything before it. This philosophy has done good work in psychology, but from the practical point of view it is deterministic and materialistic, and already I think I can discern in England the symptoms of a revival of religious thought. Your philosophy seems on its phenomenist side to be the peculiarly qualified to appeal to minds trained in the English empirical school, and I have no doubt that when it is a little better known in England, in this country it will attract a good deal of attention. It appears to make its way slowly, but I am convinced that each year will bring us nearer to the time when it will be recognized by everybody as the most powerful philosophical effort in the century in France, and that it will always count as one of the great landmarks in the history of speculation. As soon as my health, which has been very bad for several years, allows me to undertake serious intellectual work, I mean to make a more thorough and critical study of it, and to write a report of it for one of our reviews. So if Monsieur, there is still an available copy of the Recherche d'une Première Vérité, I take the liberty of asking you to send it to the enclosed address of the library, writing my name on the wrapper. M. Galette will pay the charges, if there are any. I again beg you, dear monsieur, to be assured of the feelings of admiration and of high respect with which I remain your most obedient servant, W. M. James, to Henry James, Cambridge, November 24th, 1872. Dear